Good afternoon, uh, my students. Today, again, I continue to teach on what I spoke about, the lesson that we started on algebra. And today, I will be talking about 4 lessons that I want you to take note of, and these are very important. And if you have a pen and pencil, please stay there and just follow me, and you will be able to at least try to follow me where there's need of a question. You're able to write and then inbox me. So today we have algebraic fractions to do with addition, subtraction, division, multiplication. These are the lessons that we'll be doing today, and these lessons are very important because they involve fractions to do with common denominator. A fraction is made up of a numerator, a denominator, and at the same time we'll be adding fractions, dividing and multiplying fractions. Already I have questions that were given on the examination in Council of Zambia, and today I have the first one that was given in 2024. That was last year. Just imagine. So we are trying also to revise these questions. So I have 2 over x plus 2 subtract 5 over 3x subtract 1. And the question says express this as a single fraction. Now, how are you going to express this as a single fraction? Here, I have 2 over x plus 2 subtract 5 over 3x minus 1. The first thing that we have to do here, we have to find the common denominator. The common denominator is found by multiplying the 2 denominators. So, in this case, I'll just draw an overline and then bring my denominators, multiply my denominators as x plus 2, close the bracket, and then bring again the other one, 3x minus 1, close the bracket. Now, this is how you write. Now, we begin now to say, how many times does x plus 2 go into this? So this will cancel this. So immediately this cancels this, we remain with this. That is x plus x, 3x minus 1. So 3x minus 1 multiplies that. So I'll say 2 multiply 3x minus 1, close bracket. And then I'll move to the next one, that is 3x minus 1. So how many times the 3x minus 1 go into x plus 2, 3x minus 1. So this 3x minus 1 will cancel this. So this will cancel this. Then I'm going to remain with x plus 2. So x plus 2 will multiply negative 5, this negative 5, open bracket, x plus 2. If you haven't gotten the concept here, what you can do is, you can just cross multiply, and then this becomes the same. So the denominators, bring the denominators, multiply the denominators down there, and then bring the 2 to multiply with this one, and then bring the 5, negative 5, multiply with this one, the other 10. Okay, so here that's where the process is. Now, having done that, now I begin to multiply, removing the brackets. So here I say 2 multiply 3, I get 6x. Then positive, negative, negative. 2 by 1, 2. Then next, negative by positive, negative. Then 5 by x, 5x. Negative by positive, negative. Then 5 by 2, 10. I put my over, bring my denominator always. So that is my denominator. The next thing is to collect the like terms. This is a like term to this term. These that I've circled, they are like terms. They are numbers that contain what is called x. So I'll bring these numbers that I've got x, the variable x, group them together. So I have 6x subtract 5x subtract 2 subtract 10. And then put the over sign there, then x plus 2, 3x minus 1. So, having done that, I'll add the grouped terms. Right, so I'll add 6x minus 5x, it will give me x. Negative, 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 it is negative, then add this 2. 2 plus 10 gives me 12. Then put my denominator as x plus 2, 3x minus 1. This is my final answer on my fraction, and I've expressed this as a single fraction. My final answer is x minus 12 over x plus 2, x, 3x minus 1. That is my answer. Okay. Now let me go to the next one. Look at this. The denominator there, it is the variable added to a coefficient. And then here 3x, subtract 1. Then here I've got numbers. So now, you need to write everything. So I'll break this one with the other one. This one came in 2009. This one came in 2009, prepared by our Examination Council of Zambia. So here I have m, add 4, denominator 3, subtract m minus 3, denominator 4. Now, I'll check what is the common multiple. Common multiple is the multiple of 3 and 4, the number into which 3 and 4 can go without leaving a remainder. And that number, it is 12. That number, it is 12. Okay, so in the simple terms, I would just say, how many times 3 go into 12? It goes 4 times. So 4 times, multiply what is on top there, plus 4. The next thing, how many times does 4 go into 12? How many times does 4 go into 12? It goes 3 times. 3 times, let me not forget this negative. 3 times, multiply m minus 3, like that. Having done that, the next step is to remove or rule out the brackets by multiplying the outside number to the inside number in the bracket. So I'll say 4 by m, that is 4m. Then 4 positive by positive, positive. 4 by 4 gives me 16. Okay, I'm done with it. I've ruled out the brackets. Then I come to this one. Negative by positive, negative. Then 3, before I come to 3, negative by negative, it is positive. So don't just write negative there, but you have to multiply them. Negative by negative, it is positive. Negative, then 3 by 3, it is 9. From there, I'll put my denominator, and then my denominator is 12. Then from there, there's something that I've observed. There's something that I've tried to miss there. So I went to added the 3m there. Just apologies on that one. Negative 3 times m, it is, okay, let me write my 16. That is negative 3m. Then negative times negative, positive. Then 3 by 3, 9. So I will collect the like terms, and my like terms here are these 2 terms. So I'll collect those terms, I'll group them together, and I'll have 4m minus 3m plus 16 minus 9. Alright, then 12. Then 4m minus 3m. Ma m yali 4, ticho sema m yali 3. Tizasana na ma m yangat. 1m. So you're going to have m there, just like m. So positive, negative, when the signs, different signs, subtract, then you get the sign of a bigger number. So different signs, subtract. Subtract, then you get the sign of a bigger number. So you have got positive, negative, positive 16, negative 16. So here, the sign of a bigger number is positive. 16 minus 9, it is, that is 16 minus 9, we get what? That is 7 over 12. Okay, that is over 12. So these are not like terms. So I'm done. M add 7 over 12. So that is my final answer. So I've expressed this as a single fraction. Then the next thing that I want you to know, so I've done this, I've expressed. Now we go into another part of a fraction. I'll start with, so we are done on addition, subtraction of fraction, then we are going into division. So I'll bring the other problem. So the other problem there is, this one, it came in 2024. So there's 10a there over m squared, n squared divided by 5a squared over 2m squared n squared. So this one is a mixture of indices. So if you know how to operate on indices, the rules of indices, you will now understand when you are dividing letters, when you are dividing, for example, same base of same base, then meaning that the exponent will be subtracted to have m to power 1. So, but I won't teach you this much of method, but I'll do the expanding method. So I'll expand this where I'll have my 10 by a. So that's what I'll express this one, what it means. Then I'll have m by n by n. Why am I putting 2m? Because m is raised to power 2. So I've got 2m multiplied. Then n power 2, I'll have 2n multiplied twice. Then I have my division sign there. Before I come to that one first, the division sign, this sign will change to multiplication. If the sign changes to multiplication, I'll have now 2, this one will go there, and that one will come down. The denominator will go there, and then the numerator comes down. So I'll have my 2m by m times n times n. I'll have that one, then I've got 5 by a, because it is raised to power 3, raised to cube. So now I begin to divide. So I'll start with a number. I have here 5 go into 5 one time, 5 into 10 goes 2 times. Then I have how many m? I've got this m into m1, m into m1. Then I got the next one, that is n into n1, n into n1. So all these are ones. The next thing is I'll divide this one to this one, and then that is 1. A into a is 1. Then I'll begin to multiply. 2 times 1, it is 2. Times 2, 4. 4 times 1 times 1 times 1. So I'll have 4. Then from there over, what have I remained here? I've remained with this 2. That is a squared. And this is my final answer. That is my final answer. So the trick of every mathematics is on how you expand and how you divide those letters that you are given. I think now you have understood what it means when this is you have the expanding, divide by dividing to similar letter to similar letter. Not a letter to a different letter, no, but similar letter to similar letter. M is similar to M, so you divide those ones. Those can be divisible. So now let me take you to the next one. That is multiplication. So multiplication, I have here 7, and this one is a recent question. 7st cube over 15u cube v square multiply 5u cube v over 28s cube t squared. So that's the question that I'm given there to work out. This is the one, multiplication. So we are here on multiplication of algebraic expressions. So here is an expression. So I'll expand 7 times AC is raised to power 1, t raised to power 3, so I have 3 t's, and then I've got 15 there, times u times u times u times v, Then the sign is multiplication. There's nothing that we are changing there. Only on division sign. When the division sign changes to multiplication, that's where we can change the denominator for a numerator and numerator for a denominator. So here nothing that is changing. You bring your multiplication sign, then expand there on top, times u times u times u times v over 28 times s times s times s times t times t. So I have expanded. Now I begin to divide. So I'll say 7 into 7 goes one time, 7 into 28 goes 4 times, then 15 of 5 into 5 goes one time, 5 into 15 goes 3 times. That is cross division. Then next I begin now to, how many letters I have? I've got u to u, u to u, u to u. I've cancelled those ones, 1, 1, 1, 1. Then I've got AC to AC. Then I've got another thing, T, 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 T. All right, they are done. Then do I have V? All right, I have got V here, and V there. So now I begin to check what is on top of me. So this one is cancelled, cancelled, cancelled. I've got T. So here cancelled, 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 cancelled. So I've got 1 times 1 times 1 times T, T. T times 1 times 1 times 1, that will be T over. Then I come here, everything here is 3 times V, 3V, 3V times 4, 12V, 12V. So I'll write 12V. I've got double AC there, that is also AC to power, S is coming 2 times to power 2. That is my final answer. So, if you have got a question, ladies and gentlemen, students, just inbox me. And when you inbox me, I'll be able to help you and we'll be able to revise together. For this time, I say bye-bye. See you in the next topic, algebra, next thing that is on graph of polynomial. So, see you. Before graph of polynomial, quadratic equations, those carry 5 marks in paper 2. And this comes in paper 2, and this one also comes in paper 2. This is paper 2, paper 2. So when you understand this, you are scoring marks. Thank you very much.